I enjoyed going to Catholic school because the class sizes were usually smaller, and all the teachers were a lot more personal with each other and each student, so you got a little bit more one-on-one experience with each class.
I really like that they give us religion classes because it keeps us closer to our faith. And we go to Mass every Friday, we pray before every class. And then I also like that it's a small school because it's almost like a big family.
I like Catholic schools because everyone there is really nice, the teachers are very good, and you learn a lot of things. I like Catholic schools because when you're in 2nd grade, you get to take First Holy Communion.
To me, Catholic education means support because you're really getting a lot of support from your teachers and other staff members at the school that you wouldn't get elsewhere.
The teachers know you well because there isn't a lot of students there, and they know your name. You're not some random student that is just going to school. They help you and they care about you, the teachers. And I like having sisters as teachers.
After years of research and planning, the Lowcountry Deanery of the Diocese of Charleston is embarking upon a historical endeavor that will change the face of Catholic education for the people of the Lowcountry Deanery. John Paul II Catholic School will offer our families the unique opportunity to receive a Catholic high school education. Serving students in grades 7 through 12, this centrally located school will continue the strong tradition of Catholic education of our local region. With an overall goal of $12 million and a target goal of $7.5 million to begin construction, we are now embarking on a deanery-wide capital campaign to raise the necessary funding to begin construction and establish John Paul II Catholic School as a beacon of hope and promise for the Catholic faithful of our region.
Catholicism has been in the Lowcountry since 1530. As soon as St. Peter's Catholic Church in Beaufort opened its elementary school, they started dreaming of a high school. Then St. Francis School in Hilton Head opened, and then St. Gregory the Great. We were told that we need 3 feeder parishes for our high school. So as soon as the feeder parishes were in operation, we realized that there is a possibility of a John Paul school. We've been planning the school for many years, and we're at the point where it will become a reality. And it's within our grasp. It's not off in the far distant future. It's in the near future. We're going to be supporting our parishes, transforming our communities, supporting our families, changing the Lowcountry, and ultimately, of course, transforming the world. And that's what we're all about as Christians.
As leader of the design construction team, we're very excited about having a fully developed master plan for the campus. And the first building, which is going to be an anchor building, will be the 2-story high school building. This building will allow for grades 7, 8, and 9 in the first year of opening, and eventually adding another grade each year until we have total enrollment of 250 students. The next steps in developing the campus will be the addition of a freestanding middle school and a gymnasium, and the timing for these is dependent upon our success in fundraising.
I've had the opportunity as a local consultant to be involved with the project, and we've worked with the project team on developing the site and kind of down on Highway 170. It's a beautiful piece of property. It's centrally located, which is great. So folks from Hilton Head and Beaufort can access the school equally easily. And it's a nice big piece of property. It's a beautiful natural environment. It's great. It's a great location. It's got great access to a highway. and eventually there'll be sports facilities and everything else. So it's everything that you would ask for in a middle school and high school.
What Catholic education does, it allows us to interconnect our faith-based standards with academic standards, with moral standards, and with standards of life. And recently, we've worked together not only to develop what we consider to be a high standard of excellence through curriculum development, but with that, the diocese this year became accredited. So John Paul II, under the auspices of being a diocesan school, will also be accredited on opening day.
Any school can offer an academic background, but a Catholic school offers academic excellence plus that lived faith tradition. It just gives a strength to the foundation that a child will have when it presents itself as an adult.
John Paul II school, John Paul was a champion of young people. I mean, that was one of his missions when he came to the United States. Young people gathered around and listened to him in the millions.
John Paul II Catholic school in the Lowcountry will be a beacon for the strength of the Lowcountry for the years to come. Columbia, Charleston, Sumter all have Catholic high schools. Where is there one in the Lowcountry? This is needed here, is wanted here, will be most successful here than any other school in the state.
It's time to have a Catholic high school.
Please consider supporting this historic effort through your prayers and by making a financial pledge over a 3-year period. With your support and sacrifice, John Paul II Catholic School will continue the proud tradition of Catholic education here in the Lowcountry.
Well, friends, it's really kind of a wonderful experience to be the bishop of a diocese that's continuing to grow. We recognize the fact that this school will offer additional opportunities for middle school students. But what is probably the most exciting part of it all is that for the first time in the history of the Lowcountry, we will be able to offer Catholic education to high school students, a Catholic high school in the Lowcountry Deanery. I am 100% supportive of this effort to build John Paul II Catholic School. So I ask your support. Continually help us. The diocese is 100% behind this, but what we need is the continued support and affirmation of those people who want this school to come to fruition.